finish your birdies and bogeys, please?
Yeah. We won.
Starting out that second drive, open up the second half, Dion, in that third quarter. How important was it to get some points on the board?
A dog Mookie. It's very important. You know, anytime that we can score, anytime that we can do what we do well, it's always great. And the first half, we just came off slow. And just like what I said, we went into that locker room, and we made sure that guys knew that this ain't us. And we got on that field and we put our best foot forward and we said, look, this is who and we are, and we have to keep this standard at all times.
Josh, Dion said that you guys went into halftime, talked about playing with like a piss pot.
Yeah, keep your piss hot, man.
Why wasn't it in the first half?
I mean, just the lack of opportunities that we had, and we didn't take advantage of the opportunities that we did have. Early on, missing Steph on that third down, they brought zero, had a chance to hit them. Just things like that just kind of stalled us. And, again, we went into halftime, and you could tell we weren't happy. And we found a spot where we can kind of get into a groove in that second half. Our defense played phenomenally. It credit to them. They kept us in the game, and we were able to kind of get back into it and help them out.
Josh, you guys have a lot of different weapons. It feels like every week we're probably talking about somebody different. But what did Cole Beasley bring to the offense today? Because it felt like in every big moment you were looking for him.
Consistency. Third downs especially, a couple third and longs he converted. He's just a guy that kind of does his job, and, he hadn't had a lot of opportunity in the last few weeks. Teams were kind of keen on him, playing funnel, trying to force him inside with help. Finally, he got some opportunities today, and he made some plays for us, huge plays that helped us move the ball, move the chains on third down and long, and allowed us to kind of get the ball in the end zone there. So, again, any given week, guys understand that. It could be their time, and they got to be ready to go, and he was today.
Josh, was there a pre-snap look they were giving you where you were just automatically going to either swing or bubble? Because it looked like they give you a look and you knew where to go right away. Was that kind of your answer to that look?
Yeah, and it took us a while to get there. They had a really good game plan. That's a really good team. I don't care what their record says. But, we had to come out and find a way. We had to adjust. They like I said, they had a good game plan early, and it just took us a while. And, again, we got to find a way to do it earlier and not put ourselves in a bind like that, and not rely on the defense to go out there and make plays like they did today. So, again, just quicker adjustments by me understanding what the defense is trying to do and get us into a good situation.
Josh, how did you think the offense kind of adjusted with not having Dawson Knox out there for the entire game?
Yeah, I think Tommy stepped up. He made some big plays for us. And I don't know what his stats were, but there was a big first down conversion that he had. Obviously the crossing route he got too, but in the run game, he blocked extremely well. But again, missing Dawson, he's a dynamic player that guys got to worry about. And, hopefully we can get him back soon, but I thought Tommy did a really good job today.
Josh, obviously you want to start off faster than you did today, but how important is it that you show that, you guys are able to, when you don't have the start you want, you are able to make those adjustments at halftime and grind it out and come out in the second half and play the way you did?
Yeah, it just shows a lot of resiliency on our side of the football. Again, we know the first half that's not up to our standard, like Dan was saying earlier, and we had to find a rhythm and get into it and kind of run some of our core stuff to get us going. But to that point, again, we got to get that going earlier and finding a way earlier and forcing them to be one-dimensional, because you see our defense, when that ball's in the air, they go get it.
Josh, you guys kind of shuffled the deck a little bit, Dion. You had Butker on your side, John flipped over the. I know you've worked with Ike before, but three guys moved with one guy out of the lineup. So just how is the communication up front today?
It's very good because and the guys that are in have been in. I played with Ike last season towards that final stretch, and like all of us are on the same page. Everybody in that O-line room knows how to talk to me, how to talk to Mitch, how to talk to everybody across. And I think that just plays to our advantage that we have great depth here on the Bills.
Hey, Josh, how much did Jake Kumerow's recovery in the end zone on that muff punt kind of light your fire on offense?
That was a huge play, obviously. We don't want to do that. And again, Coombs just one of those guys that is as consistent as anyone on the team. He does what he's asked to do. He doesn't complain. He comes in and he'll catch a pass or he'll go in there and get his nose dirty in the box. So players like that are just consistent, always in the right spot, tend to make those plays, and that's what we saw there today.
Josh, pretty fired up. Go ahead, Ashley.
Josh, thank you. Josh, this is the seventh consecutive win against the Dolphins. What's the significance of that for you?
It's just we're 5-2. That's all we're trying to do. We're not. I said this in the press conference after the game. We're not trying to be the best team in the league every Sunday. We're trying to be the best team on the field that we're on every Sunday. So we got to find a way, and we did. Early on, I know I'm wearing the Phil Mickelson costume. He had a chance to talk to us early on in this year, and he talked about finding kind of like your zen, finding that where you're calm. And early on, I've known this for a long time. I don't play good when I'm pissed off and frustrated, and I think maybe that was kind of causing some issues early on. And to that second half, just trying to find that inner peace where I can just kind of go out there and relax, and that's what we did, and we did well.
Josh, pretty emotional towards the end of that second half. You seemed pretty fired up. You talked about not playing well, pissed off. Emotional there just from frustrations in the first half, or?
Yeah, I think so. But again, division games, they're tough. Beating a team twice in a season is extremely hard to do, and I'm super proud of this team for handling it the way we did, especially coming off a bye and the loss to the Titans. There's a million reasons why we could have lost this game, but again, credit to our team, our defense, our special teams, and our offense going out there in the second half and putting together complimentary football.
Josh, take us through your more guys.
The Mickelson comment, when did that happen? How did that come about?
We wanted to do something as quarterbacks, and I was dreaming on Tuesday night.
Oh!
Okay. Well, I had a dream that we were dressed in, professional golfers outfits, and what better guy than Phil, But that was in the pre-season or training camp. He got to talk to us. It was right after he won, obviously the PGA, and he was right there with his trophy in the golf cart. He was on the golf course, and it took about 30 minutes to talk to the team, and it was really cool.
How much of it, you talked about how he helped you find, like, I think you called it your zen or whatever it was. Like, can you kind of expand on the impression that maybe left on you and some of your teammates when a guy like that at his age accomplishes what he did and is able to convey whatever it was?
Yeah, I think it's just self-knowledge, understanding who you are. I know I don't play well when I'm frustrated, and again, hearing that from, a Hall of Fame golfer, one of the best of all time, to say that type of thing that resonated well with me, because that's exactly kind of how I feel too. So, it helped me today, and hopefully that'll help me in the future too.
Last one. Yeah, Josh, can you just take us through your 2 touchdown passes in the second half to Gabe and then to Stephon?
Yeah, Gabe found a way to get open. Again, they brought pressure there, just try to make him. I escaped, and he was just standing there. It was pretty easy. And then the one to Steph, we had a little post or slant route, whatever you want to call it. Again, they brought 0, and I just knew that I just had to buy enough time to get the ball off, and he was going to go win for me, and he did. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.